So if you've been following the channel for any length of time, you know I absolutely love Brian Callahan, Dan Pitcher, and Lou. And I was so happy this offseason when we brought all three of them back. And honestly, I think it's the best case scenario possible for us to go win a Super Bowl. We need our guys in the coaching staff. Our coaching staff's one of the best in the NFL. Now, Brian Callahan did last week, he called out the players. He said that everyone except for everyone not named Ja'Marr Chase needs to step up. And I was very critical of him. And even though, yes, I do love him as a person and I love him as a coach here, I'm going to be critical of anyone, no matter what. I'm always giving my honest opinion, and, I'm not biased toward, I like this guy or I like this guy. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't think the way he went about it was correct. I do agree calling out the team and saying, listen, we need to fix things. We need to do this, this, and this. I think that's a great idea. But I said in my video that you need to have the accountability of saying it's not just the player's fault. And again, he did say everyone but Ja'Marr Chase, player-wise, needs to step up, but it's also the play calling. And I think, he really missed that point in that, statement that he called out was you need to call out the play calling. What he should have said is everyone needs to step up outside Ja'Marr Chase, coaches included. That's what he should have said. And I think that would have really sparked a lot more of a conversation, but that would have been more of an honest accountability angle to look at. Because while, yes, the players are a problem to a certain degree, you could say, well, Irv Smith isn't running his routes correctly, or he isn't getting open, or, Yoshi, doesn't look that good with his routes, whatever you want to say, right? At the end of the day, play calling fixes all of that. It does. And when you have star receivers like Chase, Tyler Boyd, Yoshi, Irv Smith, Drew Sample, Mitchell Wilcox, like you have the roster to win, there has to be a certain, part of it where it is play calling. And play calling gets these guys open. If you ever heard the term scheme someone open, yeah, that's a lot of that is the play calling. So there is a, part where I do agree with Brian Callahan that the players need to start, executing better and playing better. But a lot of it is also the play calling. And there needs to be an accountability for that, right? So that was my only issue with his statement, was really just the accountability on the part from the coaches, not just on the players, right? You can't all point your fingers at the players, because even if the players played the best they could possible, if the play calling is awful, it's not going to help. So fast forward this week, San Francisco 49ers, we played them, and Orlando Brown actually spoke about the situation where Brian Callahan called out the team. And he was very happy with it. He said, I have the utmost respect for Brian Callahan, the way he carries himself and handles his business. I can't say enough great things about him, Brown said. That meeting was somewhat needed. Make sure everyone had their mind right, especially heading into the bye. Everyone got it. That's how it should be. And I do agree with him, again, like I said, on the basic principle of there needed to be someone who stood up, and coaching is probably the best place to do it, and say, listen, guys, what we're doing here is unacceptable. We're not going to accept mediocrity in this locker room. We're not. And someone did need to step up. I just feel like, again, the accountability of saying the play calling is also a problem. And, again, starting that off by saying, listen, nobody here is perfect. Obviously the play calling has not been the greatest, and we're working on that too. But we need players outside of Ja'Marr Chase to really step up and help us, right? We're working on this together. It's a team effort. That, I feel like, would have been better phrase. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. He said, he also continued, he was just being honest. You need those things at times. I believe every man in the locker room holds themselves accountable. To have Brian Callahan call us out kind of let you guys know in front of our coaches and our peers is good. Hey, this has to be better. This has to be better. This is good, but this can be better. And again, like I said, I do 1000% agree with Orlando Brown here. I like it when coaches are vocal. I like it when coaches hold players accountable, hold people accountable, hold other coaches accountable, right? Because the only way you're going to win is to figure out what your problems are, home in on them, and stop the problems from happening. That's the only way you're going to win, and you got to do it as a team. There's every layer of this team, from the coaches down to the players, down to the quarterback, down to whatever. That's how you're going to win these games. And mediocrity, while in most locker rooms it might fly by and whatever, this is a Super Bowl team. We are on a mission to win a Super Bowl. We have the roster to win a Super Bowl. And this offense the last couple of weeks have been absolutely piss poor. No more. We're coming off a bye week. So again, like I said, I do like that he called him out. I just think he did it in an incorrect way. In my opinion, again, just my personal opinion. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, Orlando Brown is correct. You know, we need to just do something moving forward. And playing the 49ers next is going to be tough, but at the same time, it is what it is. You know, we get done that game and move on to the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.